downtown fire station project was one that we completed for the City of Houston. The City of Houston has been a client of ours for more than 20 years. On this particular project, they were needing to construct a new fire station in the downtown area. The old historic fire station had become outdated, needed to be replaced. The city had purchased an entire city block in the downtown area, and they asked us to help them with taking care of all the environmental issues that were present on that piece of property so that when we were finished, it would be ready for construction of the new fire station. It turns out that on that particular city block, there had many years ago been a large multi-story building. There had been a fire in that building, and when the fire was out, the owners simply bulldozed everything they could of the remaining structure and debris into the basement. They hauled the rest of the debris off site and they paved over the top and turned it into a parking lot. And it had continued to be a parking lot up until the time it was purchased by the City of Houston. We knew this history, so we knew going in that in order to prepare this piece of property for construction, there was a basement there and it was filled with debris, undoubtedly with water, and was going to be a real mess to clean up. So we were prepared for that, and that indeed was part of the project. Our scope on this project was to assist the city in selecting a contractor to do the work, to ensure that the contractor had a very clear and well-defined scope of work, and then to follow through by providing oversight of the work as it was completed. In addition to the underground basement filled with ugly burned debris and water, we also encountered several other basements that had not been shown on any of the site drawings that had been provided for us or that we were able to obtain. And we also encountered several dozen underground concrete piers that had been in place to support buildings, also structures that were not shown on any of the site drawings. So we worked with the city and with the contractor to manage through the removal of all these previously unknown features. In addition, there was an underground tank that had not been registered and was also not shown on any site drawings, and it was filled with used oil, apparently related to an old auto repair or service facility that must have been present there. We also assisted the city in getting that tank removed, and it turned out that the tank had been leaking a little bit. There was some contamination from it, so we also had to work with them to get regulatory closure from the state of Texas for that underground tank. And that had to be completed on an expedited basis in order to get the project done on schedule. And we were able to accomplish that for them. In the end, even with the extra unexpected things that we encountered on that site, we were able to provide the city with a nice, clean piece of property on which they could build the needed fire station for the downtown area.